Hello everyone, thank you very much for tuning into this video. If you like what you see, please hit the like button below so it will help with the algorithms, and consider subscribing, maybe clicking on the bell so that you'll get notified anytime I put a new video up. And if you enjoy the video, please consider hitting the thanks button below. Well, what I'm going to show here today are going to be 45s, a very interesting, I think, haul of 45s. I got two bags, a small one and a bigger one. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about most of the 45s in here. I'd say 90% of these, not all of them, but 90% of them come from a collection that came in, which was pristine. It was somebody who bought these 45s in the 60s and 70s mostly, and apparently never played them. I mean, they look pristine. They look untouched, unplayed. All right, so let's start with the smaller bag first. And I can see now that some of these are not the pristine ones. All right. First up, I have Modern English, I Melt With You. Now, I bought this because, and this is one of the exceptions where we have 1980s, which isn't really the case for most of them. I Melt With You, but I know I have this 45 already. A great song from back in the early 80s with the club hopping days when I went to all the places. And this is a stereo and mono. So it's a double-sided I Melt With You stereo and mono promotion record. All right. Now we have on Bell Records, we have the Stampeders with Sweet City Woman. Now, I could take them all out of here and show you how pristine they are. But like this, I mean, it's untouched, absolutely unplayed, from the guy's collection. But you'll have to take my word for it, I guess, on most of them, because I don't think I will take them all out. Okay, The Undisputed Truth, Smiling Faces Sometimes. And, I have a lot of these, I'm sure, in my collection already. But the idea is that, as I say, these are so pristine that I wanted to get them over again. Here we have a song I like by Peter Wolf called Lights Out. Again, we're going to dip into the early 80s, I guess, here again for a moment. And we have Men at Work, Overkill. I just saw Colin Hay, formerly from Men at Work, doing the song Overkill with Ringo and his all-star band. Check out my video. A few videos back, I gotta go back like several videos, and you'll see New York City with Ringo and his all-star band. Now, this is a song when you talk about guilty pleasures, people say, oh, show me your guilty pleasures. Even though it's the term none of us really like to hear, guilty. What do you feel guilty about, right? But this one qualifies, I would say. It's Donny Osmond, okay? A song that I absolutely love, and I don't think I've ever seen the picture sleeve, not in a long time anyway. Sweet and Innocent. Donny Osmond of the Osmonds, it says here. Now, when this song came out, you got to understand, I was 9 years old. And this is not one of the ones, by the way, this is not from the Pristine collection. But this is one of the songs that was on the radio all the time when I was 9 years old. It's really a girly song. But I got to tell you, it reminds me of those innocent days of youth and days long gone. You want to talk about innocent times, sweet and innocent times, the early 70s for the most part. Yeah, I know things happened. I know nothing was perfect. All right. But, okay, here we have, I think this is a slight upgrade. This is my favorite Beach Boys song, Don't Worry Baby. Okay, with I Get Around. I mean, that's a great two-shot there. Double punch of good songs. I'm going to put them back. I'll wait for the sleeve later. All right, so that's the little bag. I don't think, most of those I don't think were from the Pristine collection. Most of these are. All right, so let's get to it here. The Chi-Lites with Have You Seen Her on Brunswick. And, of course, I really love when you see these outer sleeves that are company sleeves. Okay, Atco Cream doing White Room. For some of these, I just can't help it. I want to take these out of here. I mean, these things look nice. They look so nice. They're really unplayed. All right, next up we have Dusty Springfield. Dusty Springfield doing Son of a Preacher Man from that album Dusty in Memphis. Okay, this is interesting. It's a song that I love. One of my all-time favorite songs, also from 1971, from that childhood era. That was a top 40 radio on WABC in New York. I'm going to put my desk fan on. It's a hot day today. I've had this single for a while. I've never seen it on this style label. It's Cher with Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves on the Cap label. But you know, I've never seen this black label for this particular song. Every time I've seen it and I've owned it, it's always been the kind of orange, orange design, psychedelic kind of orange. So it was really cool to find it that way, and that's the primary reason I bought it, with the outer sleeve. Okay, back to the Osmonds for a song called Yo-Yo. Another good song. And let's stick with the Osmonds one more time for One Bad Apple. Another great AM tune. Yes, Ohio Express. It was such an innocent time to be a kid in the early 70s and late 60s. Late 60s, early 70s. Chewy Chewy by Ohio Express. Love these Buddha. Buddha is one of my favorite designs, you know. I really like that design. All right, next up, I'm talking as I put them back in here to move it along. We have Los Bravos with Black is Black. There we go. Okay, Mamas and Papas on Dunhill with California Dreaming. Or Dreamin', I should say. California Dreamin'. A really nice, pristine copy. I'm sure I have this already in my collection. I definitely owned this as a child, no doubt about it. Elton John, the soundtrack to my youth. Crocodile Rock. Steely Dan. This is the first time I have this single. I don't have this one, I'm sure. Do It Again. Steely Dan. Okay, let's go to Carly Simon for her big hit, You're So Vain, with Mick Jagger in the background on this song. You're So Vain. And we have I'd Love You to Want Me on the Bell Big Tree Records. I'd Love You to Want Me, Lobo. Here's a one-hit wonder if there was ever one. Daddy Dewdrop with Chicka Boom. Don't you just love it? I know it's going to be bringing back a lot of memories for people around my age. How about Zager and Evans with In the Year 2525, if man is still alive. In the year 2025, if man is still alive. All right. Oh, what a great, great song this is from the Rascals, A Beautiful Morning. And I'm going to take this out. It's got the Atlantic sleeve, but boy, you don't see these Atlantic ones pristine like that. Beautiful. Beautiful record and a beautiful morning, which it is right now as I make this video. That's a beautiful morning. I can't help singing. All right, Jay and the Americans, United Artists, This Magic Moment. Okay, we got 3 left, folks. 3 left. Let's go. Jay and the Techniques. Jay and the Techniques with Keep the Ball Rolling, Keep the Ball Rolling. There we go. Smash Records. Tom Jones. Sir Tom. Help Yourself. I love that Parrot label. Always love that label. It's one of my favorites also. And the last one I have here is very interesting. And I owe my friend Julio a lot of respect for this, because he always tells me when there's songs that I didn't know were already done by other people. I grew up with the Raiders doing Indian Reservation in 1971. Well, here's a version by Don Fardin. The Lament of the Cherokee Indian Reservations. I'm sorry, The Lament of the Cherokee Indian Reservation. I'm sorry about that. All right, Don Fardin, and there it is. Very interesting. I picked that up too. Thank you all for watching. It's been a lot of fun. I've got something special planned for this Saturday night for Paul McCartney's 80th birthday, so stay tuned down below and look at my videos and things. Cheers.